This is the Granny character from Ace 5 Studios. It's just like all my other characters, except it's old. On the head controller, we now have a couple of sliders here for cheeks wider, ears in, ears large, chin stuff, and eye bags if your client needs that. The face controllers, as usual, we have eye controls here. We have eyebrows controls. Eyes can be controlled individually as well through these little circles. You can open and close them with these other semicircles here above the eyes. There is a nose controller right here. Mouth controllers, make her sad if you want. And then you also have this yellow controller here, which moves up and down, depending on what kind of expression you want. And you have this circle controller to open the mouth. You move the mouth up first. And we have this controller at the bottom, which moves the bottom lip. And we have this controller at the top, which moves the top lip. Left and right controls of this will make it sneer. It's obvious if you close the mouth. And bottom controller lets you, left and right lets you roll the lip in for the F sound. If you click on the hair, we have two different hairs. We hide this one. We have also this bob hair, which you might use. We have three sets of glasses. We have the glasses which are small, we have the glasses which are large, and we have these modern, stylish glasses. If you want to reset all the face controls to defaults, find the face rig stuff. This one here, middle click on it. Click here to open this coordinates and press reset transform. I recommend also Shift C, reset transform, and either put this into your interface or make a shortcut for it, because I use it all the time to reset stuff back to default position. If you want to change the eye color, just open your materials and in yours, make sure you pick the layer or all layers to have, and find the material called eye color. For example, this one brown here, and we can just change it to blue or whatever color you want. Freedom. You also have the lips material here, which you can change its color if you want to do any color on the lips, and the freckles material, which in Octane, clicking on the Marge skin material here and going to node editor will open node editor where you also can change the colors. You can see here RGB freckles, skin color, so darker. There you go. We can make it darker or lighter, we can change blue or whatever color you want. And similarly with the lip color here, we can. And so green, purple, whatever it is. And you also and the RGB freckles is here. For the redshift mats, you also open the skin nose material, you node editor, and here look around until you find these four colors, and here as well they change the color. Skin color, you can make it lighter or more yellow, darker. There you go. Make it blue as well, and for the lips as well you can make it. So we zoom out. Now we have our full body. On this green controller here, we can add a belly, and we can make her skinnier. Now the general controls are quite similar to all my other characters, so you just grab the screen controller, move it around for the whole body, inside yellow controller for hip rotation, and these individually rotate also hips. The hand control is right here. You can switch to FK, but when you switch to FK, make sure in layers you also make it visible and unlock it. You have these circles, and you can now use regular FK controllers, or you can switch it back to IK, and you can use IK controller. When you put the hand down, don't forget to also lower the shoulder. It will give her a much more natural. The feet also have similar controls. They have a slider for IKFK here, and they have heel rotate, ball rotate, toe rotate, all useful stuff while doing walk cycles and such, and you have toe wiggle. If you want to parent stuff or make Marge hold something or put something on her head, we have this head stuff object and two hand stuff objects. So let's say we want this hand to be holding the cane. Whoops. See, that's what happens when you don't have your FK controllers locked. So go to layers and lock your FK controllers, and maybe even hide them, unless you're using them. So we select this cube, move it down, we place it on the cane, and we rotate the hand around, and place it here. Now, if you want to select all these fingers at once, we have Marge selection sets for a whole bunch of different combinations, but find the one that's the blue hand, double click on it, go rotate, and hit the green control. You'll see it doesn't rotate correctly, it doesn't actually curl the fingers. That's because you need to go to axis in your rotate and turn on per object transform, and then you can curl them in, and you have this instant grasp. Very handy. Now, the next step that we have here is, depending on how you want to set this up, if you want, you can place the cane inside your right hand stuff. See the blue one here? So we can get this cane, and we can place it in there, right hand stuff. And now when we move the hand, the cane will move together with it, which is one approach. The other approach is, instead of putting the cane in there, you can get the cane outside of the hierarchy, and you can actually put this controller, find it here, you can put that in the cane, and then you have a reverse controller, which is why the cane here, make sure that you first have the cane null and then you have the controller. the cane has an axis at the bottom. So now when you move the cane, the hand will move. Just make sure it will slide away. So make sure you maintain the maximum distance. In this way, so for example, if we bend her over, so she's like an old lady who's struggling to walk around, and now if her hand is shaking or something, you can animate this like so. Yep. Now the clothes. There is a bit of limitation obviously with the dress because it is attached to a surface deformer, so it's not really a cloth simulation. And there are some limitations, like sometimes we'll go through now. If you really need her to do extreme poses with a dress, I recommend getting to cloth simulation. I'll probably make a tutorial about that soon. But for now, just going over exaggerate her movements with her legs. I mean, she's a granny. What's she gonna do? But in case you do need to, I also have a second pair of clothing here. You can hide this, you can display this tracksuit and hide the dress and the sweater. And we have this tracksuit here. For Mixamo and mocap, currently you should use Mixamo because the regular mocap doesn't work too well. But basically what you do is you get your old lady and she's already kind of bent like this, so that like you want to change the pose of your skeleton before uploading it so that it matches to what you need, how you need it to stand. So for example, you might need her to stand straight, so you reset the bind pose here. But if you need her to be like hunched over, then you should hunch her over before uploading it to Mixamo. And then export this file, go File, Save, and export as FBX. In Mixamo, you upload the FBX file, you press next a couple of times, because the joints should already be there, and then you can apply animation. There you go, that's simple. Then just drag the FBX file into your Cinema 4D file while holding the Shift key, so that it does question, and then it says, if you want to reassign takes, and you go no, then you just have the joints there, and as you can see, we have the animation. But then we apply it through Pose Morph Tag. If you don't know how to do this, I have a separate tutorial down on the website or on my YouTube page. Just go to the Granny page and watch it. And then we just drag these joints into target, and we can hide the old one that we just brought in. And there you go. We have Granny walking as you would expect. And remember, if you need any more characters, we have a bunch of stuff on ace5studios.com. All these characters are animation ready, rigged, have materials, are fully customizable, and you can use them in your own commercial projects. We also have more stuff here, like some free rigs you can try out. We have character building kits. We have packs of simpler characters for infographics and infomercials and whatever it is you're making as kids. There's also some animals there, so go check it out. You won't be sorry.